There are a ton of really good cards in the game right now for not a lot of stubs, and they can compete with some of the best guys like George Brett, Willie Mays, guys like this that you guys need to have on your lineup right now. We're going to be talking about those dudes in today's video because they have definitely changed since the last time I came out with this video about 2 weeks ago. But before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, and let's get right into it. Thanks to my video sponsor, U4GM. They're offering cheap MLB The Show 24 stubs with quick delivery. If you're interested, please click the link in the description and check out their services. Use my code Brady for 5% off your purchase. First things first, let's talk a little bit about criteria and what makes a card a budget beast in today's video. Now, in a budget beast, any single card that is less than 15,000 stubs, in my opinion, is a budget beast. So for our first card, Alejandro Kirk is our first guy, and he is a really good pickup, really good card. Over 100 on both sides when you get him paralleled up, 70 balance, and he's got pretty good clutch for a catcher card. He's not bad, and he fits the criteria because he's about 5,000 stubs. We're going to be going over to the top 10 in my opinion, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a chance. I know I do occasionally miss a couple of guys, so let me know in the comment section below if there's any really good budget beasts that have been really good for you that I didn't talk about in today's video. The number 9 spot, I've got Jim Thome. Now, the reason why I have this card is he plays above his stats. I don't know what it is. But every single time that I have faced this card in Diamond Dynasty so far. I think I faced him like 3 or 4 times. He's hit an absolute nuke. Now, I'm not saying he's your everyday starting first baseman, but what I will say is that this guy is a really good bench bat for 8K. A really, really good bench bat. This card is disgusting. And I would definitely recommend it for a lot of you guys who just love big lefty swings. I mean, some of the exit velos on this card are crazy. I know the vision's down. I do wish that he could get the Buxton boost, but he doesn't. But Jim Thome is a really, really good card, and that's why I've got him at the 9 spot. I think he's really good. At the number 8 spot today, I've got Logan Webb. Now, I really love this card. He's a sinker cutter guy, sinker slider cutter guy. He's got really, really good command. You look at his command numbers, he's got 94 on the sinker and 92 on the slider, which is really, really solid. I'm able to perfect those and absolutely dot with this guy. I know his hits per 9 are not very good, but he's a really good arm. He's a really good arm. And I would definitely recommend getting him for like 4K if you need a starting pitcher. I understand there's a lot of guys in the game right now that are like 105 hits per 9, and this is definitely a card that does not compare to that. But as far as budget guys for 4,000 stubs, like you're not missing. The next card I'm talking about is this Nick Lodolo card. While we're talking about pitching, this card is absolutely disgusting. Sinker slider guy. You get him from the Show Classics program if you don't know that already, and you can actually. I made a whole video on this, so if you want to know the fastest way to finish that program, I would look there. But 95 hits per 9, he's a lefty. He's gross. He's absolutely gross. If you face this card already, you know what I mean. That sinker definitely plays up. The stuff is just, it's amazing. The slider is at 90 pitch break. It moves a ton. It's really good. 100 pitching clutch and 95 hits per 9 definitely leads the charge for Nick Lodolo, and that's why he made the video. Next card we're talking about is probably the best hitting card here. I know we're talking about Show Classics, and this is probably the last one. I'm not going to talk about Bellinger in today's video, but Glaber is amazing. If you've not used this Glaber card, you should try him out. He is amazing. He's from the Show Classics program as well, and he is a free card, so I'm talking about him in my Budget Beast video. But this card is just, he rakes. When you get this guy paralleled up, he's 100 above on everything, and he's got a really, really good swing, and he does the job at shortstop. I don't know what else I need to say other than just letting the stats speak for themselves. Kyle Harrison is also a left-handed arm that's going for 10K. That's really good. 100 hits per 9, 102 pitching clutch. As far as per 9s go, probably the best per 9s budget beast guy on the market. Going for 10K, that's just crazy. And he's really good. He's got 96 mile an hour heater, the perfect pitch mix, everything that you would want out of him. And I think that he's a really solid card. I do wish that it was kind of a cutter instead of a slurve, but I still think that this is a really good card. It's just the slider and the slurve kind of blend a lot, but he's got a changeup and a good fastball with pretty good command, and I definitely think that's something that plays not only on the earlier difficulties, but Hall of Fame and Legend as well. At the number 5 spot, we're starting to get to some of my favorite cards, and it's Eloy Jimenez. I think Eloy Jimenez is a really good card. The thing about this card is I know that he has horrible fielding in left field, but if he's someone that you can put in your DH, he's someone with that, he's got a really good swing, and he absolutely rails lefties with good clutch. I know that he's 90s on both sides, but at this point of the year, 90s is not bad. I understand we're not seeing 120s by some of these cards, but for Budget Beasts and for 8K, like, he's a really good card. I can't make this video without talking about bullpen guys, and the number 1 Budget Beast bullpen guy, in my opinion, is Jorge Lopez. He's got an outlier sinker that reaches 103. He's got a fastball that's 100. He's got slider, circle change, and curveball with 114 hits per nine. Pretty close to max per nines for a guy for 8K. Really good card. Like, you're going to be seeing this guy on every single meta rotation. It's just that he's also going for like 9,000 right now. And so if you want a good bullpen guy, like you want a closer, go pick up Jorge Lopez because he's a really good card. Next guy we're talking about in today's video is Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger is a really good card. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about him, but I figured the more I thought about it, I better just bring him up in this video because he's a lot better than the other budget beasts that we're talking about in today's video. And I definitely think it's worth it to get him. Whenever you get this guy paralleled up, he is 90, 90, 100, 103. And if you've ever used a Cody Bellinger card, you know that just jumps off the bat. It's a really good swing. It's a really good swing. It doesn't have any problem with the righty, lefty, lefty, righty. So you don't have to really worry about who you're facing. And he can play left field, right field, first base with 85 fielding and a really good arm with 80 speed out there. So, like, he's a really good card. And I definitely think that if you guys haven't done the Show Classic Series program, you need to make sure you do it because we've got 3 budget beasts in this that should make your lineup. A lot of you guys who don't have God Squads, like, these guys are going to make your lineups, and he is amazing. Next card I got is Heimer Candelario because I think this card is absolutely disgusting. I couldn't make this video without talking about him. If you guys haven't done the Easter egg program, I know that it's a little bit old, but Heimer is hitting 370 for me, and he's got 18 bombs. I know that my face is blocking it, but this card has been disgusting. He's been so good for me. Those attributes are amazing. The 105 clutch is amazing, and he just rakes. He's a really good switch hitting swing. I still think he's one of the best third basemen in the game. I don't think that's a hot take, but he's a switch hitting third baseman, and he absolutely rakes. Like, you should get him on your lineup. Next card I'm talking about, Premier Budget Beast, 87 overall, Chipper Jones. I'm hitting 458 with Chipper. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I know a little bit of a small sample size, but Chipper he's a guy who makes my lineup. I love Chipper Jones swings. I don't know what it is, but 87 overall, he rakes. He could be on Hall of Fame. He could be on Legend. He could be facing an absolute dude. He just rakes. He just gets his. Chipper Jones is a really, really good card, and it's the swing for me. I don't know what it is. The 93 clutch I wish was 100. I wish that his pop versus lefty was a little bit better, but he's just got a good swing. He's just got a good swing. And if you've ever seen any MLB The Show, guys, you know that we all the YouTubers, we just love this Chipper Jones card. He plays amazing. Just try him out for yourself and let me know how he does because this card at third base, he's in my DH spot right now. He's dogging. He's absolutely dogging. Last but not least, I've got one of my favorite guys in the game right now. It's still 83 Devon Williams, all right? This is going to be my last card of the video, but I think this card's just really good. 114 hits per nine, 118 pitching clutch. And he's gross. He's gross. The screwball is disgusting. It's one of the best pitches in the game. And he's 1,300 stubs, okay? So definitely, I wanted to give you guys a lot of relievers in this video. And so I think that we did 2 or 3 in this video. But there's a lot of gold guys that are really good. Devon Williams is amazing. Live series, Aroldis Chapman's still really good. And there's just not a lot of really good relievers in the game right now, especially lefties. So Aroldis Chapman's one of those guys who's better. You see Machui, I totally butchered that. But he's on the Padres. He's really good too. He's going for like 4K. So just kind of keep that in mind. There's a lot of really good cards in the game, a lot of good budget beasts. I know that I probably missed a ton in this video, but I hope you guys got some guys that can definitely help your squad in today's video. So without further ado, drop a like, drop a sub if you haven't already. I'll talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.